What's going on today, Guardians? We're going to be looking at 3 of the most beloved weapons here in Destiny. Shotguns, man. Everybody loves shotguns, and the statement that has always been said over and over again is, you got no skill when you use a shotgun. Well, I gotta say, man, I believe there is a set of skills needed to be able to use a shotty correctly. And when I say there's a set of skills, it's not necessarily the skills to just get a kill. Anybody can run out there with a shotgun and get a kill, just like anybody can run out there with a sniper and get a kill. But the thing about a shotty is, what truly defines whether or not you have skill with a shotgun is if you can beat other people with a shotgun. And the best way to beat other people with a shotgun is, of course, have the better fucking shotgun. And so we're going to go into these 3 right now, guys, and check off the list on which one of these is actually the better weapon. Alright, guys, so this is going to be a long, drawn-out process. And you probably don't want a really long video, but the thing about it is when you've got weapons that are so neck and neck with one another, I cannot just give you an answer. I gotta throw out all the evidence and resources that I got. Now, to the more, one of the things that really stood out to me, it is kind of a higher rate of fire weapon, not compared to other shotguns, but compared to the Party Crasher and Conspiracy Theory. The bad things about Conspiracy Theory and Party Crasher is, man, you gotta be spot on, because once you shoot that one shot, you shoot those 2 damn cannons off, you're gonna have to wait quite an extended period of time before you can shoot the next shot off. And to the more, it has that ability, but also has the ability to yeah, look at Bob. It also has the ability to do those one-shot kills. But even if you happen to miss, or not even miss, but just get just a little bit of health off, you can always finish them off with that second shot. The rate of fire is healthy. So I find this to be a really good weapon for those that aren't really experienced with shotguns, and one that needs a lot of time with the shotgun, or kind of, not really, I wouldn't say it's a new weapon, but it's just one of those weapons that it has a lot more forgiveness. Okay, Party Crasher, we've extended our talk time there. Party Crasher, I've always been one to really like Party Crasher. Party Crasher does have an immense amount of impact, especially if you've got some aggressive ballistics or something boosting anymore. But you see that right there? You see that guy? I mean, I kind of thought that should have been a one-shot kill. And let me tell you something about Party Crasher. Party Crasher tends to have that happen to it a bunch, and I don't know why. It's almost as if you want to aim a little bit to your left and down with the Party Crasher on the person, because it's like the way the shot package works. And I'll go into the recoil pattern here in just a second and show you about all that. But it seems that is the situation. Now, of course, Party Crasher does have that ability, man, to just eat people at an extended range right there. Of course, you see rangefinder activating as well. It does a really good job. But about that to the left and almost down kind of thing, watch this right here. I got this guy right here. I think he's a Titan, and he's backing up, and I shoot right there. I'm not even aimed down my sights yet, but I'm going to my sights, and as you see, one-shot kill right there. Okay, let's jump into Conspiracy Theory. Now, Conspiracy Theory was a gun I messed around with some more today. This, of course, is the vendor version. I really love the ammo perk to it. The bad thing about Conspiracy Theory is, of course, that rate of fire. Now, granted, if you're really skilled, if you got the skills and get out there and you've got no problem landing those one-shot kills at all times, well, you're going to be just fine. But the thing about it is, it's very unforgiving. You do have those situations that you run into where you can only get off a little bit of health, and you will have to wait a little bit of, you know, those milliseconds that does add up, guys. I know a lot of people don't think it does, but they add up in a situation on the shotgun v shotgun. Okay, let's look at recoil pattern, Conspiracy Theory right here, also with pellets. So time to kill 1.33 seconds with those 2 shots. Rate of fire is 5, impact 67, so you got 22 damage per pellet and a possible 264. Now you see how it kicks to the upper left corner there. That seems to be the case with Conspiracy Theory. Now, you got range of 16, but of course, if you got reinforced barrel or rifle barrel, you can boost that. Okay, Party Crasher right here, guys. Mine's a cannon, dude, because I've got everything maxed out in impact and range and nothing in stability. You see that sucker kicked right up top. 1.17 seconds with 2 shots, 21 damage per shot, 252, healthy impact, great range on top of that. Again, Party Crasher has always been like one of the go-to weapons for me. 2 to the Morgue right here, guys. 1.03 seconds for time to kill, rate of fire 14, 61 impact, 20 damage per pellet. But as you saw in the matches before, I was actually hitting 21, 22 in some cases. So that's just 20 damage, I guess, almost like, kind of like in walking distance of someone. So the question remains, which one of these is the better weapon. You see the TTK times there, but here's the thing, guys. This is the thing. If you feel comfortable enough with your shotgun skills, and when I say comfortable, I mean truly comfortable, you truly have the ability to go in and land shot after shot consecutively, okay? And that is no problem for you. Then I believe Party Crasher or even Conspiracy Theory is a great gun. Conspiracy Theory, I don't really like to hang on to it too much because I feel like it's a little too unforgiving. Great gun. I see a lot of people use it. I see a lot of people do lots of damage with it, but I still don't think it's as forgiving as the other two shotguns. So that kind of eliminated Conspiracy there for me. Party Crasher, for your really high skilled players, for those guys that have no problem shade stepping in and out, man, juking around, jumping around, jiving, landing that one shot kill, back and back out again. Those are the people that I think need to be using that shotgun. It is one of those that's got high impact. It's got great range on top of it. Again, there has been times that I feel like it misses shots point blank, but I notice if you tend to go to your left a little bit, it for some reason, man, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because going into your sights, but I find it to be a really good weapon, especially if you're experienced with shotguns. But 2 to the Morgue, man. 2 to the Morgue is not a weapon I can rule out. I just can't rule it out. There's been so many times that I have been only able to get a shot off and then a second shot right after that because the person was just far enough, and that little bit of time is what saved my life, especially when you're charging somebody down and he's backing up with last word or something. 2 to the Morgue has been able to save my life in those situations. So what I'm saying to you is it just depends. It depends on the situation, and also depends on your skills with a shotgun. If you got no problem getting up close and personal and landing those one-shot kills and your accuracy is key, then that goes a long way. Now granted, you saw the aim assist with these weapons. You notice some of the shotguns have more aim assist than the other, but again, I'm not one to believe that aim assist makes a huge difference with shotties, man. I believe there's just a lot of juking and jiving and stuff like that, and it plays a part, but I'd rather not waste my loadout on aim assists with your perks are like accurate ballistics or aggressive and stuff. I'd rather not wasting on that versus losing out on my impact or my range. I much rather boost those perk trees, those stats first before ever worrying about my aim assist. Granted, you're in a situation where you're gonna have to just get your aim spot on. It's always best to just, that's the thing about Party Crasher. You can't just go in there and spam shot, man. You can't spam shoot. It's not invective, man. It's one of those things that you gotta calm down. You gotta take aim and then shoot. You might have half your health gone, or you might be close to death, but you want to make sure it's a one-shot kill almost every single time. All right, guys, that's that, man. That's my weapon comparison. Again, I hope I cleared things up a little bit for y'all. I find all 3 of these shotguns to be really good. The best way to use any shotgun, guys, is just take off a little bit of health. I love to use Hawksaw with my stuff. I like to take Hawksaw in and just kind of just get me a headshot or two just to just weed off a little bit of their shield. And then, of course, any one of these shotguns can finish them off. All right, fellas, thanks so much for coming and watching this video. Catch all of you later.